Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my last video, I showed you guys how I sewed this turn frontal and revamped the wig. This is a part 2 of that video. I'm going to show you how I deep washed this wig and conditioned it to get me back those curls. First thing first, I was using the Tresemme conditioner and shampoo. I also used the John Frieda leave-in conditioner and also curl activator. I will be putting this wig into the sink. First things first, you need to put in your shampoo because the wig is a bit dirty, so we need to wash it. As you can see, I'm just adding in my shampoo and I'm turning on my tap, and I'm just going to stroke it. Do not wash it like you're washing clothes, guys. You need to stroke it while you wash it. So basically what I'm doing is just going in long strokes, and when you get to the frontal part, you have to rub it in circles. In this video, I tried to use a bit of brush because my client had installed this wig previously with glue, and the glue was really stubborn. It wasn't coming out of the wig, so I tried my best to use this little brush to take it out. After that, I'm just gonna run out my water and then stroke the wig until all the dirty particles are out of the wig. I was still not able to get everything out, so I added a little bit more shampoo and then I keep stroking, trying not to tangle the hair but detangling in the same process. So I kept stroking it, and yeah, it's time to rinse out the shampoo and we'll move on to the conditioning. Now, if you know me, you know that I love my deep conditioning because it helps revive curls. If you're washing any curl wig, your best friend is your deep conditioning. So don't wash any wig without conditioner. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So I try to use a Revamp brush to kind of like stroke out all of the strands, because I need the conditioner to like get into every bit of the hair. So the first instance, you're going to use like a Revamp brush or a tiny brush just to comb out all of the curls. Don't worry, we'll revive the curls back to its original form, but we just need to get it spread out so the conditioner can get into it. So don't be stingy with the conditioner, be generous. Curly hair work with conditioning. If you know, you know. You can put your conditioner in a water bottle, add a little bit of water, spray it on your curly hair, and you'll get your curls in like 2 seconds. So yes, be generous with your conditioner. And what I did here is just keep stroking the hair, making sure that all of the product is distributed evenly on the wig. Now, once you've done that, you're just going to turn the wig inside out, just the way I'm doing right now, and then place it in your sink. Now, this has to stay for about 10 minutes because we need the conditioner to get into every bit of the hair. After 10 minutes, I brought in my hot boiling water, and then I'm just going to pour it on the wig just as it is, like this. First things first, hot water helps the wig revive its original texture. So what I did was pour the water in, and then I used a bit of cold water. It looks a bit like I did put cold water just immediately after my hot water. The reason is because I did a bit of cutting in this video, so the editing actually made it seem that way, but it wasn't immediately I put the hot water. So please, so pour in your hot water, let it sit for about 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then you're gonna pour in your cold water just to rinse out the conditioner. Now let's move on to the last part of this video, which is my favorite part. You're gonna use your big comb, follow the curls of the wig. So if your wig is really bold curls, you have to use a very big comb to like detach the curls. If it's tiny curls, just use combs according to the curls of the wig. Now the next thing we're gonna do is just clean out our sink, place the wig back in the sink, and then you're gonna move on to your curling cream. Don't forget, this wig is gonna go into the microwave, so I was just preparing my bag for the microwave. So this is me adding some curly conditioner. So this is more like a leave-in conditioner. You don't need to rinse this out when you've added it. I went it so heavy on this one because the wig needs all of the moisture that it deserves. So I went in heavily on this curly hair deep conditioning. I also mixed two deep conditioning just because I wasn't sure. The second one is a new product, but I've used the John Freda before. So the first one was new. I wanted to try it. It was a bit sticky and a bit thick. The paste is actually very thick, but the John Freda I have used before, absolute best. I use it all of the time. So yeah, I use that to combine it with the other product as well. Once that's done, you're just gonna comb it out with that big comb. Remember, the comb should be equivalent to the curls of your wig. So if it's a really bold curl, you will need a very big comb. If it's a tiny curls, you're gonna use a small comb. So this particular comb fits well with my wig, so I'm just gonna, comb it out like that. And guess what, the next thing is for the wig to go into the bag. But before that, we're gonna spray in a little bit of heat protective spray, because this wig is going into the microwave and it's going to stay there for like 4 minutes, so we need to protect it from heat so it doesn't damage the wig. While you're doing that, I went ahead and added a little bit of heat protective serum as well. I didn't show you that in the video, but I did. In my next video, I'm going to show you the one that I use. So I'm just going to place that into the bag, and I'm just going to tie it, leaving a bit of space because it's going to inflate in the microwave. Right, let's place that in the microwave, and it's been 4 minutes. Can you see how inflated the bag is? That's what happens. So if you leave it more than 4 minutes, it's going to explode. So please, 3 minutes max, or I like to do 4 minutes, but I'll say 3 minutes max. Look at that wig. Like, the heat actually just relaxes this wig. It became really soft. All of the strands are active and very pronounced. And yeah, this is how I treat my extremely damaged wig in the microwave. The next thing is to air dry this wig. And guys, listen to me. I said air dry. Do not hand dry this wig. No need to put heat on it. The last heat was the microwave, so please, it needs to naturally dry out. After drying the wig, this is how it looked like. The part was a bit chunky. I needed to pluck it. This is me defining that part, making sure that it's all straight and nicely done. After which I used my tweezers to just pick out a bit of hair because of the bulkiness of the wig. I did all of that while spraying in a little bit of mousse and still putting in my heat protective spray because I will be using a hot comb on the wig. So this is me just plucking the wig and adding some mousse. I made sure that as I'm plucking, I'm adding in a bit of mousse just to relax the hair. Usually I put water in it, but I've got leave-in conditioner in it, and I didn't want to put water, so I'm just going to be using mousse instead. If you don't have a good leave-in conditioner, don't forget it's going to leave some white residue, which is what happened to me in this video. So I did pluck the wig. As you can see, I was making sure that I finished with one part. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna do one part of the wig and I'll come back to show you the final look later. Right, so the next thing is to slick down that part. So I did pluck the part, and then I'm gonna slick it down with my hot comb. This is a lifesaver, an absolute best. My hot comb is my go-to every time I need a wig to lay down and obey. So yes, that's what I did, and I used that with some wax stick. If you want to know the names of all the products I've used, please leave a comment in my comment section, and I'll definitely tell you all the products that I use. I'll also link them in the description box if you want them. I'm just gonna spray in a bit of heat protective spray, and then add in more mousse just to bring the curls back. Remember, your curls has been revived. All you need is just a little bit of water or mousse, and everything will be back to normal. Right, so this is how the wig is looking right now. Everything looks good, everything looks gorgeous. It's time to just do a little bit of finishing touch, and the final look will be ready. Make sure that when you're combing it, use your hand to press it down, use your hand to hold it up, just making sure that all of the curls are retained. So this is how scanty the middle part is looking right now, and I'm just going to go ahead to do the other part off camera, and this is the final look. So this is the back view of the wig when I was all done. The wig is ready for the client install, and I'm going to do the install of this wig. If you want to see how I install my wig, there are new tricks, guys. I know I have a lot of videos on how I install my wigs, but there are new tricks to melting your lace. I'm going to make more videos to show you guys how I do my new install and how I get my lace to melt into my skin. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Thank you guys all for sticking with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.